All right, so we've got Gav's with us. Gav has been coaching with us for, what has it been, like maybe just 3 months?
Just under 3 months, yeah.
Yeah, just 3 months, and Gav's made some really fast progress with his health and his body goals. We're going to find out a little bit about that. So, Gav, can you tell us, like, before you came across me and my stuff, like, how are you feeling before you got started? What were the reasons that motivated you to decide like something has to change here?
I've always been pretty stubborn, and like, I'm a grown adult. I earn money. If I want to go out and eat what I want and drink what I want, then I'm gonna do it. And I knew over a period of years, and I'm talking maybe 20 years, that I was putting weight on year. I used to be a little skinny thing, and then all of a sudden I'd ballooned to probably 3 stone overweight. And then during lockdown, I got really lazy. And then I was probably, I would say, 4 stone overweight. I reckon I put another stone on. And I just decided, I was watching videos on Facebook, and I just decided that, it was time to do something. And I've decided this hundreds of times before and never really done anything apart from fad diets about it, which inevitably you do, and you lose a load of weight, and then 2 weeks later you're probably heavier than when you started, as you want everything that you've been cutting out. So I was watching your videos on Facebook, and I watched a couple of other guys' videos, and yours just made sense. Everything you were saying, in a way, I kind of knew. I knew I had to eat protein. I knew I had to eat fruit and veg, but I just wasn't doing it. And so I watched the videos for a good while, and then when you started saying there was a 60-day program coming up, and I was thinking, well, there's never a better time for me to do this. I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I'm not working. I'm on furlough from work. I'm back at work now, but at the time I was on furlough from work, so I was thinking I've got time to do it. There's no excuses really. So that's what got me into it.
Great, nice one. So obviously, when you're going to make that commitment, I think for most people it's human nature to have some form of concerns or worries about, like, taking that step. Like, were there any apprehensions that you had, or things that you worried about starting this new program?
I think you think about, everyday things like how much is it going to cost, how much time am I going to have to take. It is a personal trainer that lives 300 miles away from me the right thing to do. We haven't got that face-to-face contact, but you kind of put my mind at rest over that by, we're emailing for a good while, and you were asking me questions about why I wanted to do it, what my goals were, what I'd done before. And so by the time we started, I felt like I knew you a little bit anyway. And obviously you'd said, I think you're right for the program. And you didn't just say, yeah, come on board on day one. You wanted to find out about what my situation was, and could I do it as much as anything else. So yeah, they were the apprehensions really, and similar things that you think of if you're going to join a gym. How much is it going to cost? How much time am I going to have to take out my day to get there? But everything we talked about before I signed up sort of put my mind at rest about that.
Great, nice one. So when you signed up, like, how did you actually find it in comparison to some of those concerns that you had?
So like when the program started?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it was good. I had a bit of time anyway. And the way the program's gone, I've been back at work 2 months now, and I'm still finding that I've got the time to do it. And I've got a wife and I've got 2 kids, so it's not like I'm, sat around doing nothing all day. But I still manage to find that hour and a half a day to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. I found it quite easy to get into, and I was quite surprised that not how easy it was to get into, but sort of how quickly you got us into a mindset that I was thinking, I'm going to have protein today, 3 meals. I'm going to have, you know, a steak at some point, and I'm going to have fish at some point, and all the different things that you know you recommend in the recipe books and things. And I found it much easier than I thought I was going to.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that it's an easy thing, but it's the one habit at a time really made you concentrate on that one thing, and then you'd almost nail that, and then something else came along, and you had time to practice that as well. So, yeah, it worked out really well.
Yeah, rather than trying to do like 10 or 15 new habits in the one go.
Yeah.
You know, normally when we realize we can't keep that up anymore, we ditch them all rather than sustaining 1 to 2 things, which works quite well. Awesome. Sweet. Thanks, mate. So, like we said, you've been here just under 3 months. What kind of specific results have you seen so far, and how are you feeling? Like, what are the big impacts that's had on your life?
Yeah, so my main goal was to get some of the weight, at least some of the weight that I'd put on recently off, and then to see where it went from there. So I've managed to do that. I think after the 60 days, I was 9 kilos lower than what I was. So I was, what's that, 1.5 stone? So I was probably half a stone under what I was before lockdown. So the whole stone I'd put on had gone, plus another half a stone. I'm now about 12 kilos under. So there's another 3 kilos gone, you know, just in the last 3 weeks. Which is great, but my targets have changed now. I wanted that initial weight off, and now I feel like I want, you know, I'm really seeing results when I look in the mirror. So I'm thinking, well, actually, there's still a lot of weight there. So I reckon I can still do another 10 kilos. And my aim is, you know, not to lose that in a couple of weeks. And my aim is Christmas, I'd like to be around about that stage. So if I can lose a couple of kilos a month, then I'll be pretty happy with that.
And we can end that Christmas dinner.
Yeah, definitely. I do like a Christmas dinner, yeah. But the other thing is the energy. You know, I used to go to work, and I'm in a position at work where sometimes I'd finish early. If there was no one at home, I was having an hour's kip every day without fail. I'd just go and lie down, have a kip, and now I've probably a couple of weeks into the program, I was like, oh, I don't even need to do that. I don't even feel like I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. I've got energy to do stuff, which is also great for the workouts, because you think, you know, if you're ever feeling a bit, oh, I don't fancy a workout today, I'm thinking, well, what else am I doing? I'm not doing anything. I may as well jump on it now. And once you're one exercise in, I always feel like, well, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do the whole lot. No, you know, there's no problem. So the energy's been a good thing, and I knew I was tired and I knew I was lethargic, but I probably didn't realise how tired I was. And just changing my diet and changing a few things that I do has really helped get that energy back.
Superb, man. Really happy for you, right? And you've earned it. Absolutely earned it, you know, making the changes you've done. You're the one that's put this stuff into practice, mate. So should be proud of that. Last question, Gav. For anyone who's listening or watching this at the moment and was in the position that you were in and is maybe thinking about reaching out and getting some help, but on the fence, you know, what would your advice to them be right now?
I'd say watch a few of your videos online and probably see how much sense it makes, and the things that you know you should be doing. You've got a way of putting it into practice that works. I would say, you know, don't think that you're just going to have to sign up. I know that you'll do the same with everybody else that you do with me, that you're going to be talking to them, that you're emailing them first, making sure that they're right for the program and making sure that, you know, they physically can do it.
Yeah.
But I would say take that chance. If you're sitting on the fence, you want to do something, take the chance. I honestly, I feel great. It's I can't wait for the next month, and when we do the 2-week weigh-ins, I actually look forward to it now. And I look forward to looking at my photos and thinking, I always go back to my first photo and the most recent one, and I just think, wow, look at the change. So and it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really inspiring.
Yeah, and when you're on it, I just think, don't think, oh, I've got to do this for 6 months or a year, and it's just a day at a time. You notice little differences every day, and that in itself can inspire you to just carry on. If you're having a bit of a bad day or you don't feel like it, you just think, well, look where I was yesterday or the day before. I'm even further down the line, and honestly, I always look forward to Christmas, but I'm looking forward to Christmas this year because I'm thinking, what am I going to look like? Hopefully the progress will carry on, and hopefully I'll be looking even better.
You'll have to buy some new Christmas jumpers.
And I've got about 3 items of clothes, so that they've never really fit me. One of them now fits me, and I'm hoping in the next month another one will, and the month after I'll be in all of them.
Sweet, awesome. Well, Gav, thanks very much for coming on and sharing your story. You've truly earned those results. Big inspiration. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks, Dean.